Storytelling in business. In business, we are always storytelling. In fact, not just in business, in every interaction we do in our lives, we're storytelling because that's what we do as people. People love stories and we do it subconsciously. In this video, I'm going to talk about 3 different ways your organization should be thinking about storytelling. And although there are lots and lots of other ways we can talk about storytelling and where to implement it and how, this video is just going to give you some broad overviews. You ready? So the first thing we're going to talk about is person-to-person storytelling. Whether that's an employee to another employee, a board member to another board member, or your customer service to a consumer, or a client to you, everyone is storytelling. The better their storytelling is, the easier it is for us to understand them, to empathize with them, and to be able to give them, in response, what they're wanting to hear, because we can comprehend the situation. And that doesn't mean that we pander to them, but we act appropriately, validating them and reciprocating that experience, okay? So person-to-person storytelling is incredibly important. The second one is in your infrastructure. You won't realize it, but you're creating stories and experiences with your infrastructure. By allowing people to interact with your systems, whether that's an online website, whether that's a reporting system so that they can report a problem in their organization, or whether that's how they get promoted. All of these things are ways that we're telling them whether or not we value them, whether or not they should be doing something, and whether or not we care. This is providing a situation where they're creating a story for themselves based on the input you're giving them. The third one we've got is business to consumer or business to employee. This is the organization speaking to individuals. And why this is important, because as an organization, you have an identity. Like, we know that Nike is about competition and self-improvement and dedication. On the other hand, McDonald's comes with a fun, fast approach. We just want fast service. And we also know that in both of those cases, we get standardized products. So we have a relationship with both brands already. If we see them, we know what we're going to get. We know who we're talking to. What we're doing with our storytelling is not just our branding, but we're telling people who we want to join us as future employees. We're telling them who we want to be our consumers, and we are telling them who is us and who isn't. So it's really important as an organization, you think about storytelling not just in your spokespeople who speak, not just in your adverts, but in how you present your systems and your stuff to the world. So we have 3 different systems we've talked about there for storytelling in business. Storytelling in business comes in person to person, infrastructure and systems we're playing with, and last but not least, business to individual. If you master those 3, you have a head start in storytelling.